jumping jack flash, it's a gas, gas, gas.
What's happening, people? Time for another Cycling Labs video, and this one's a ride video. And for the first time this year, got the Giant out. So the Giant goes away for the winter. I don't get the skinny tyres and rest the carbon frame on the slippery, crappy, mucky roads in the winter. So I've got it out for summer. Had to get a little bit of work done to it. I put a new cassette and a new chain on towards the end of last year, and to be honest with you, it just never worked properly. It was horrible. I took it round to a friend of mine who does bike repairs and servicing and bits and bobs. Guy I used to work with many years ago who retired and set himself up just doing bike repairs out of his garage and like. Dave Sylvester. Dave spent half an hour, 40 minutes with me tinkering, and it's now silky smooth. He's adjusted the cables a little bit and the indexing and the like, and hang on, there's a horse coming past. Morning. And took a couple of links, 2 or 3 links I think, out the chain, which was a bit weird because it was, I know that I measured the chain and made it exactly the same as the one that was in there, but it took I think 3 links out the chain, and it's really smooth now. It's silky smooth. So he's done a great job there for me, and he's fixed another problem I've had with it. I probably never mentioned it, but I've had it since I had the bike. It's cable slap. I've been really annoyed with the cable slap in the down tube, and he had a look and he said it's because just the cable's too loose. So he made a quick suggestion that I just put a cable tie around the cable to stop it falling in the tube, and if you have a look, there you go. There you go. So hopefully you'll have seen where I put the cable tie around it, and that's just enough to act as a little stop and stop the cable falling into the frame. And I have to say, that's also worked a treat. I'm cycling right now on a bit of a lumpy road, one that I know I've cycled down a few times before, and every time I cycle on it I row. Morning. Yeah, so yeah, every time I rail. So and it's quiet. The gear change is smooth and the bike is quiet. What more could I ask for? So I'm just out for don't know how far I'm going to go today. Going to try and do maybe 30-35 miles. I've been out this morning to get an eye test. Spent 600 quid on a new set of glasses, so I need something just to cheer me up, and the bike ride's exactly the thing for that. So I'm going to put you away for a bit because I'm coming to a couple of busy parts, and I'll catch you a bit later on the ride. So today's ride's a multi-purpose ride. It's not just about me getting out and just chilling out a little bit. I'll come out and want to give the Garmin another test. As you saw, if you saw my last video, I gave it a quick test last week. I want to give it a bit of a longer test today. I've paired it up with sensors as well, so I want to see how that goes. I also am trying out, that's the SOS sports drink. So if you saw my unboxing video, you've seen I've got a new drink to try. Not really far enough into a ride yet to stop for a drink, but okay, I'm giving that a go today. And lastly, I'm out to see if I can visit a couple of 1 or 2 checkpoints maybe on the Berkshire Cycle Quest. If you don't know what the Berkshire Cycle Quest is, because you haven't looked on the website, it's my own version of the British Cycle Quest. Something I set up back in January, I think, to give people something to ride for during lockdown and the like. So I'm doing it myself now. I've visited all the checkpoints and did all my research in the car, so I'm now going out and cycling around and collecting some of those checkpoints properly myself. And I think I'm going to go out and get 1, maybe 2 today. I've got no specific route, I'm just riding, so if I come across some, I'll be done. Let's car back. So that's the other reasons for me riding as well today. Time to go back on the bike and see a bit more ride until I stop again. So it's 21 miles in. I've done 2 checkpoints. This is my second checkpoint, this pump here. Hoping I don't give away the answer. And I did the other one, as you saw, in Little Wick Green. I didn't really stop too much there to film because the cricket match was on. There were a lot of people about and that sort of thing, so I didn't bother there. So upon my test ride, it's all been a fairly successful ride. The Giant is silky smooth, as I said earlier. The sat nav is working a treat, and the drink is okay. I made the berry flavour. It's a strange taste. It's not berry, but it's not unpleasant either. So that one's okay so far. Yeah, so the flavour's not unpleasant. It doesn't taste that berry-ish to me, but it's not unpleasant. So I'm quite happy. I'm quite happy drinking that. I'll see which of the other flavours over the next few rides are any good, and we'll go from there. I wanted to go out for a few more miles. But it's all getting very dark and cloudy, and I'm about 10 or 11 miles up from home, I think, because I'm in Sonning. Probably about 10 or 11 miles from home if I go straight home from here. So I think I'm going to ride back towards home now. If it stays dry, I might just put a little extra couple of local loops on, but I've decided I'm going to get back close to home and not risk getting caught out and getting soaked in the rain. Stick you guys back on the bike. You might get a little bit more, you might not, who knows. So I've realised on the way back, I've talked about the Garmin, I've talked about the drink, I've talked about the Giant, but only really briefly talked about the Berkshire Bicycle Quest. So, as I said, it was something I set up back in January 2021, just to try and give local riders an incentive to get out and ride their bikes. If you've seen any of my other stuff, you'll have seen I do the British Cycle Quest that's run by Cycling UK, and I set my own one up. So I created 51 checkpoints, scattered them all around Berkshire, and then the idea is that people go out, do their cycling, go to some of these checkpoints, answer a question, send me the answers, and they get some little awards at the end of it. Nothing nothing too fancy, just a paper certificate or a PDF certificate, depending on their preference. But it's just been a bit of a non-competitive competition, and a chance for people to get out and maybe visit some parts of the county they've never really visited and stuff before, which is what the British Cycle Quest has done for me when I've been out all over the country. I'll stick a link down below to the page, so if you fancy go and have a look at it, if you're in the Berkshire area or on the fringes of Berkshire. There's lots of them near the border of the various counties. You can certainly go through and have a look and see if there are some near you want to have a crack at. So that is definitely me done for the video this time. The weather can't make up its mind what it's going to do. It's getting cloudy, it's cloudy, it's bright, it's cloudy, it's bright. I think they call it May, because it may be sunny, it may be cloudy, it may be dry, it may be wet, it may be hot, it may be cold. So, got some walkers here. So, till my next video, stay safe, I'll see you on the road, and as always, If you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, and we'll see you again next time.